Welcome to Multiversial, a show where a judge introduces a world that is just like ours, but with one key difference: to our two master debaters to argue if it's plausible and how. It's like trying to prove your innocence in Among Us. I am your judge today, Deacon, and allow me to introduce our debaters. Say hello, Jin and Leia.
Hi.
Oh,
I know you're sick of us, but we're here and we're ready.
Right, so
All right, good.
what engaging topic are you having us debate today?
All right, today I present to you a universe where everything is the same, except that you're a sim. So there is essentially a person controlling everything that you do. So also, like, whenever you go through puberty, you just kind of go from being a baby to a child, and a child to a teenager, and then a teenager to an adult.
I'm gonna be real, I want that right now, first off. Second of all, fuck that Sims player.
All right, hold on,
They're
hold on.
leading me where I am.
Wait, because in The Sims, one person's controlling everyone. Is that the same in this case, where it's one person's controlling everyone? So Leia and I are controlled.
I would say that, like, every family has, like, one person controlling them. So, like, your, like, mother, father, all that stuff.
Again,
you are all
standing
controlled by one.
my previous statement of fuck that person.
But yeah, so, like, your mom, your dad, you, all of that, like,
Apparently ours is doing a
controlled by
poverty
one
challenge.
And, like, those people controlling your families can get together and be like, oh, well, I think that Leia Sim and Jin Sim should get together.
Wait. So then, do I see the world? Because when you're playing The Sims, you don't really see it through your own eyes. So am I seeing the world from above my head, or no? Because I am not the controller.
We're
you
unaware.
are the Sim. So you
Are
don't
we
know that.
unaware?
Yeah, you would be unaware.
Well, then what the hell
But you would be-
changes?
Well, things could just randomly pop into existence. You would
Oh,
have to
so it
live
doesn't have to do with
inside
the
of a small
person-
little
Okay.
one-room box.
He
If
was
you got
thinking
into a
like,
pool,
oh
could
damn, this
randomly delete the
existential
bladder.
shit. Could this
Right.
be a thing?
Okay, so wait, so the person controlling us is not actually what's at thing here, it's the mechanics of the Sims in the world.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
No, I don't like it.
Okay, well, first off, food, you just go into the fridge, they take out the... You get paid a wage worth having.
Okay, but like... Fair. But like...
There's no follow-up there. Just
Yes,
like
but also
scratching her
think
chin, just going,
But like, death is a real construct who I have to avoid, like, physically.
Yes, and
That's
and
terrifying!
Whoever your controller is, think about the kind of sadistic people who play the
Sims.
Like me, I make families and give them these, like, really happy lives, and then intentionally try to kill them in the most gruesome ways possible.
good lord, what's wrong?
See, I trust my family, they're pretty chill, so I'm not too concerned. Oh my gosh.
I think it would be pretty bitchin' to live in. Yeah, you'd be at the grand mercy of someone possibly sadistic. How is that different than regular life and just having no strings attached?
Well,
we don't
so
even
here's
know
the problem, though,
if there
right?
are no strings attached in our current life. Time to get metaphysical over here. We could act. What if God is just one giant Sims game and they're the player just messing with everything?
Well, so
what
in
if we're
this-
just NPCs?
Okay, so in this one, you have one person who controls essentially groups of people. So, you'd kind of have mobs of people who act very similarly or make very similar decisions.
That explains America.
So, I'm concerned, essentially, for most out of everything, apart from death being a physical being I have to avoid.
Well then, okay, counterpoint, so is Santa.
I'm concerned about... Okay, Santa has tried to kill us in our Sims games. I don't trust that fat bitch. So, I shouldn't call him a fat bitch. Let me rephrase that. I don't trust that jolly ho-ho bitch. Because I don't want to say ho either. Damn it, everything's offensive. I don't trust Santa.
I hope none of that gets edited out. That was glorious.
Like, I saw where it was going.
I don't want to judge Santa on his physical appearance. I judge him on his sneaky,
Okay, are you ready for this?
leaving me in the desert to die attitude. What?
I don't trust Santa, that jolly bitch.
Yes. Well, I was gonna yes, that was basically what I said, and then I trying to be holiday cheery funny. But in any case, listen here, all right? So I'm trying to think of how a police force would work. That's like already my number one concern. Because like,
oh, it's very simple. All you have to do,
I don't think there'd be a lot of cops because too many people.
In early Sims, all you had to do was buy a little security alarm, and then cops would come and rough them up. Yeah. And now they even took that out.
But
There's
now,
no crime now.
But now
because
in
it was
this
an annoying
world,
mechanic.
But in this world, assumingly there's no NPCs, everyone's controlled by somebody.
No, but if this world is like The Sims, there's actually no crime. The worst that could happen is a vampire comes into your home and drinks your blood, or an alien abducts you, or death gets you,
or Santa leaves you in the desert to die.
Santa just wanted to go clubbing, and apparently he has weird taste. I think you're just taking it a little too personally, sweetie. And second off, are you ready for this? Gnomes would be real, and they would just give you shit.
Yeah, but they also like screw up your electronics.
No, those are gremlins. Gremlins screw your shit. Dude, am I the only one who plays it?
But gremlins would be real.
No, I play The Sims. I haven't played it in forever.
No, gnomes actually fix your shit.
And gremlins break it. And where do the gremlins live? In the low-income apartments. Who ends up in low-income apartments? You and me.
Again, I like the idea of being able to master any skill with time and having accessibility to these things.
I'm also going to say that be aware that the person who is controlling you might have console commands. So they might just be able to type in motherload over and over again and give you like a ton of money. Or, you know.
Okay, hold on. If cheating exists, this world already is broken. We can't even fathomably discuss this. Yeah, but there's those in Supernatural too, and it kind of works except for the ending. Like, listen, all I'm saying is, if you have to bring cheat codes into this, our life is a video game, but there's cheat codes, what am I working with here? There's not even a world. They might accidentally control and delete everything. We could become a black screen at any moment. I don't want to live in that world.
I mean, also, you could get into a pool and they just delete the ladder. Like, and then you just die, you drown.
And I gotta tell you, Leia, you're like the one person I've met who plays The Sims like a person. In another world, I might be in a 100 baby challenge where I'm being forced to have 100 babies. I don't want that. I don't want to have 100 babies, Leia.
You know what? I don't actually have a counter to that. That's a fair fucking point. Like, I like the instant gratification as a millennial. I like the accessibility, the fact that I could make money from my job. But 100 babies? She's right. I think I'm the only person I've ever met that plays it normally.
That plays it like this could be real life. You'd be the controller everyone would want. You wouldn't be the controller everyone would get. You might not even be the controller controlling you. That's the downside.
What if we add an extra level to it? What if someone's controlling the controller who's then controlling us?
Oh, what are you doing? This is already hard enough to work with. You are not the judge. You have no power here.
I will say that it's every scenario could be different. So like like
but
all the expansion packs
exist.
That's just
like life.
And like
everything is different and up to chance. So you can't really say you wouldn't. You could say it possibly wouldn't work, but it could work.
I can definitely say for 100% certainty, I don't have to worry about having 100 babies in our actual reality.
Unaware. You just have to sign on.
There's no bliss in childbirth, Leia. I would still have to go through childbirth 100 times. Did you know childbirth can last up to like 48 hours if you're really, really, really unlucky, as I would probably
you actually
be?
Just pop it out. You just like walk off screen and then popped out.
Yeah, it would be like The Sims. You would just.
But then I'm taking care of 100 babies.
Well, they age pretty quickly and then kick them out.
I don't want to have 100 babies.
I will also say that all of the expansion packs exist. So like you have like the like mad scientist stuff, you have like the college expansions, you have like the werewolf stuff, you have like all the supernatural shit. You would have like all of that mess. And I'll also include that there's the potential that a few mods exist Um, like there's a mod that you can get where you can just sort of like uh change up things like about your physical appearance on the fly. Um, like you can change your gender, stuff like that. Just click a
Okay,
button and you
you're
change.
asking me, like, I'm 100% in this. Like, real talk, 100% would try.
But
I'm
also saying that
already at the
there's-
mercy of the United States government. Okay, I'll just roll the dice and hope I get a benevolent Sims master at this
But
point.
like, you don't
I
have
was also going
freedom.
to say that the other mod that I will say is included is like the it's a mod that I download every time. It's like the instant death mod where it gives you a little gravestone and it lists all of the ways that a sim can die, and you can just click on it and click the sim that you want to die and it'll die in that way.
Oh, so you
Um,
mean just like life? Okay. Wow, somebody just passed away from a coronary, Deacon. Someone just passed away in a car accident, Jennifer. Real talk, that just happens. When it's your time, it's your time. You don't like to roll the dice.
No. I don't like the idea that someone else is controlling me. Now, granted, I understand I wouldn't know this, but I, the debater, know this. And no, I don't want to live in a world like that. I want to control me.
Free will's kind of overrated at this point. What did it get me? Rest.
Me?
Fair. Wait, how do we know we're not being puppeted along by the unseen force?
I think they would have clicked the
Existentialism.
gravestone at this point.
You don't know that.
No, I think they would have clicked the gravestone at this point.
God.
You're telling me.
Maybe we're the hard mode challenge.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty confident we're not being controlled by a Sims person.
But yeah,
Or
like I said, I mean,
Oh, but you know what though? With the Sims, at least we could confirm aliens are real.
Would confirm.
That'd be
Real.
nice.
well, if you've heard anything about the news recently, anyway.
Can you storm Area 52 in The Sims? Area
There's an
51?
Area 51,
51.
Expansion in the
Can you
Sims.
storm it?
I don't know if you can storm it. It actually is the first one where they have like an actual quest line you have to finish.
No, it is not the first one. Sims Medieval is.
First one
which
in a
you,
main
like,
Sims game. I mean.
Can't play on Windows 10. Bull crap.
But I was also going to say that like it would also be pretty convenient because anytime that you wanted to buy something, or at least your god wanted to buy something for you, all they would have to do is like, you know,
Right click.
on it and it appears.
Yeah, no. And then also, let's just point it out, that money doesn't go to Jeff Bezos. So
I
a
was really
Sims
about to
life
say, like, think about
makes
the
it.
economy.
Yeah, a Sims life basically says F you to Jeff Bezos. That's a win.
A Sim.
That's
Okay.
a small price to pay to have 100 children to say
Let's
no to
think.
effing
No.
Jeff Bezos.
Let's think about real life, right? Do we like the people who are in charge in real life?
Listen, we don't even know if the controller would be human. Maybe it'll be a benevolent space species.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, right?
Mhm.
Out of all the places in the world, who actually enjoys the people who are in charge?
I think Norway.
I was about to say maybe Norway. So, what are your chances that your sim person controlling you is not a complete dick?
I mean, it's basically the ovarian lottery at that point.
I just think that absolute power corrupts absolutely, because I don't know all of the numerous studies that have been done on it, and I just think that I'd be really unhappy at all the choices whoever's controlling me would make. Like, I would probably be straight. I'd probably still be blonde. I'd probably, like, wear dresses, even during the phases where I hated wearing dresses.
But you wouldn't know. It's not the worst thing.
Okay, first off, when you control your sim, you don't actually know, like, if you're doing what they want.
Oh, damn, that even
Let's
got, like,
think about
more
that.
existential.
We don't know if they got feelings. They got little Sims bars that go by the mechanics of the game, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, no thank you, I'm good with my free will and my decisions and not being puppeted.
You know, I guess I just really liked the idea of instant gratification and flipping off Jeff Bezos, but I will admit free will does have some benefits.
Like, don't get
Just
me
look at the American electoral system. We get free will to vote. The look you're giving me.
say anything. But and just also like, I don't know, things being instant is also just kind of like, I don't think I like that either.
You're telling me. So at this time of recording, I bought her an amazing anniversary gift.
All right, obviously there are things
If I could
that
just
are,
snap
it's
my
a
fingers
pro.
and batteries are here.
Yes, obviously there are things that are a pro. I'm not saying there are none. Being able to instantly shop for anything is amazing. That's why internet shopping exists.
We would never have to go grocery shopping again.
Yeah, how many people would fast forward like through our wedding though?
To be fair, until I transition, I'd fast forward through our
Oh my
wedding.
god, like, how many things do you fast forward when you're playing The Sims?
When we sleep.
You want to fast forward sleep?
But you wouldn't know.
I would know.
She would know. She'd be like, oh, this is so weird.
To be fair,
What
be
if
fair,
that's what happens when you go to sleep and then wake up right away? What if that's what happened?
Someone
be
fast
fair,
forwards it. Yes.
the Sims does have like slight self-aware moments where like they turn around and they wave up to God being like, look, I need to pee. Which, by the way, yes, you going to the bathroom and things like that would be entirely controlled by a person. They could just 100% let you pee
Oh, good. I
yourself
get
or
to
poop
walk around and
yourself
pee
or-
myself.
or whatever. And if you get too sad, you just kind of die.
Sadness can kill you. That's what
I
you
mean,
want.
IRL, it can do that too, just saying. Kind of dark, but here we are.
But, I mean, yeah, it would be literally like... I mean, also think about all the ridiculous things that like happen in The Sims, where if you don't make it to the car that comes to pick you up for work on time, you get like fired.
To be fair,
I mean, that's...
that happens already.
Yeah.
But like something that's entirely not your fault because somebody built a hedge maze outside your house and you had to walk through it, and it was
I'm sorry, I have to worry about people building hedge mazes outside my house now?
Well, I mean, that's a video that someone made where they built like a hedge maze outside of the house that would literally take the Sim the amount of time, like the moment that they got to the end, the car would be leaving to take them to work. So they would turn around and walk back through the thing again, and by the time they got back to the house, it would be time to go to sleep.
Yo, people are wild.
See, I want you to understand something. Deacon's the judge presenting this world to us.
Oh,
This
I
is
wouldn't
the
trust
world
him.
he imagined.
Yeah. He's evil. Wouldn't trust him.
I am. If I would be the worst person to be in control of a Sim's life if it was in this world. Because I do things like that. I will make a family of 4 live in a 1-by-1 house. Just because.
Deacon, don't ever stream The Sims.
I once built like a like 4-by-4 house, and I put like a bunch of flammable objects in one corner of the room, and I just had this like there was no doors, no windows, no nothing, and I was just waiting for these things to catch fire. There was like a bunch of bonfires and stuff like that with like couches and stuff like that like stacked on top of it. And once they caught fire, it just kind of spread across the room and everybody died. Those are the kinds of things that I do in The Sims.
Y'all need some therapy. Come on. Well, you know what? Just to speed things along, I think I will concede this to Jennifer. Because he's a close friend. We've had him in our home. I'm wondering things now.
To be fair, he's not in the Sim homes that he's doing this.
That is fair.
So you can if he's there, you can trust it's okay.
He's not here right now.
Deacon, are you controlling?
He's in the house.
He's in the house.
Wait, no, then we'd be safe.
Inside the house. But no, like, look, I'm not a complete sociopath.
Deacon, you just talked about how you put a family in a house with a fire. Let them
Look,
all die. In The
doing-
Sims, you are a sociopath.
In The Sims, I am a sociopath. In real life, I'm not. Because I take my aggression out on my Sims.
So The Sims protects us, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, in a healthy way.
So we can all thank video games for saving us. Thank you, video games.
That said, yeah, Jen's right. It would be a terrible world.
Oh, 100%.
Um,
I like to just argue because I'm a troll, but
Man, it's like it's the point of the show or something.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
No, like
man.
you can't trust people to behave. I'm like the only one who plays it to like live out the fantasy of having a home.
Yeah.
Oof.
See, I would accept you as my sim controller.
I think anybody with a functioning brain would be like, yeah, they try to do what's best for me.
But yeah, like I
But
said,
they'd probably
I mean,
make me like super queer, and it's like I'm kind of into it, so let's go.
the only thing for me would be like, yes, there are like 1,000,002 ways to die in The Sims, and I mean, while it would be nice to have someone just type rosebud, 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 motherload, 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 and just give me a ton of money. In all honesty, that money doesn't actually go to the Sim family that is living in the home. It goes to the controller to buy things for the Sims. So anything that you wanted, you wouldn't have any control over. So
The nightmare.
it would be awful. But would you guys like to live in that world?
No. Made it very clear, no.
Only if I were the controller would she let me have that. She trusts me with the controller, no one else. I guess that means I'm the dom in this relationship.
We already knew. I let you have my controller all the time.
Ooh, I like playing with them.
Oh my god. Anyway, that being said, thanks everyone for tuning into Multiversial and visiting this strange and dangerous world with us.
Special shout out to our sponsor tier patron, Nechikuma, and all of our paid subscribers for keeping us employed, making free content like this podcast.
And a big thanks to our Judge Deacon for picking our topic today, even if it was nightmare fuel. For all you listeners, be sure to check out fierceferrets.com for all the great stuff we make and links to all of our social media and Patreon, which helps support the show.
See you another time in another world, strangers.